Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is iTalk. Here, and in today's video, we have a brand new video. So today we're talking about rare skins. Shocker, I know. It's like I never talk about this sort of thing. It's crazy to think about that I'm actually uploading another video covering rare skins tomorrow, but it's no secret that Fortnite rarity is a hot commodity. I actually recently started live streaming my item shop recordings, and it's honestly been a lot of fun, but I'm often asked in my live streams, is this skin rare, or is this emote rare, or even just getting upset saying, oh man, my rare emote or my rare item shop skin came back. Now, more often than not, I can't actually tell if people are getting mad about it or if they're just joking about it. But one thing is very obvious to me, people care about owning unique cosmetics. But what is actually rare in Fortnite? I've seen countless videos of people claiming that they know what the rarest cosmetic is, but in reality, nobody besides Epic Games themselves will ever know what the rarest cosmetics are. Everyone has their own opinion as what the rarest cosmetics are and what isn't. To explain how I see rarity in Fortnite, I'm going to break it down with Yu-Gi-Oh terminology, as I feel like this will be pretty easy to understand. We're going to go with these categories. We've got rare, super rare, and ultra rare. Rare is something that hasn't come back to the shop within 1,000 days. I consider these to be very uncommon to see in the shop rotation, and something that's just not super common. Super rare is something like an exclusive skin, such as Double Helix or Royal Bomb. These were not super common like Neo Versa and Iconic though. They require extra steps to obtain, and they provide some more out there cosmetics that show that you are committed to collecting in the game. Ultra rare is simply just season shop cosmetics like Renegade Raider, Aerial Assault Trooper, Raider's Revenge. When Recon Expert was the rarest item shop skin, this would fit in this threshold because it was only in the shop 3 times in late 2017 and it didn't see the light of day until May of 2020. So there's quite a few things to break down with rarity in general. Of course, as I've said, rarity should never be taken that seriously, as Fortnite cosmetics carry no monetary value. It's just a flex at the end of the day. If this was like CSGO knives, then I'd be singing a different tune, but with Fortnite's current market, it's just season shop, item shop, battle pass, exclusives, and they cannot have any value attached to them. Hence why rarity in Fortnite isn't all that interesting in the grand scheme of things. If you own a rare cosmetic, you really can't do much with it. I'd love to have a trading system or a payment system where you can just sell your rare stuff to other players, but considering this game's age range, there's just no way Fortnite would commit to that. I made a whole video about trading and I would personally be on board with it, but it just doesn't seem like something Fortnite wants to dip their toes in. They actually already have the rarity system perfectly in place for the game. They have already convinced players that they own rare items by promoting that vaulted a year or more section in the item shop. They are very well aware when cosmetics were last out for, and they do monetize returning rare cosmetics in the game in a very simple way, but that's as far as it goes. We're going to go over an example of a rare skin and not a rare skin here. Again, this is all just from my perspective, but as someone that's been covering Fortnite cosmetics for quite a bit now, I feel like I have some weight to knowing how rarity in Fortnite necessarily works. At the time of recording this video, Special Forces is the rarest item shop skin in the game. But how rare is it actually? I consider it just rare. It hasn't been seen in the shop for almost 4 years, but one thing you gotta take into account is that Special Forces has been in the item shop 32 separate times. That's a lot of opportunities to pick this skin up. The reason why Recon Expert was in the ultra rare tier for me was that it was only seen 3 times and it was thought to never return. I wouldn't be surprised if Fortnite brought back Special Forces tomorrow. There isn't anything inherently special about him in all honesty. The first starter pack, Rogue Agent, I don't consider that to be all that rare. Yes, it hasn't been seen in over 4 years, but you gotta understand how long it was released for. It was available for the majority of Chapter 1 Season 3. One of the most popular seasons in Fortnite. It was near the peak of the game's popularity. Not to mention it was only $5 and it gave you 600 V-Bucks anyway, so you weren't really losing any money. I strongly do not consider a skin like that to be all that rare. Special Forces is around there for me as well though, because although I do consider him a bit more rare, as 1200 V-Bucks nowadays is pretty hefty for a generic Season 1 skin, not to mention I don't see him personally ran as often as Rogue Agent. As I've said said previously in this video, rarity is definitely opinionated. Nobody is necessarily right about the rarity on cosmetics, but moving on to super rare, we can talk about Double Helix and Royal Bomber. I'd even consider maybe Honor Guard, Wonder to all fit in this category. The less players own a cosmetic, the rarer it is. That's just how it works. That's not even an opinion. That is just straight up fact. The less players that own a specific cosmetic, the rarer it is. And for Double Helix, you had to buy a first generation Switch for it, and it wasn't even a unique looking console. And it turns out that Nintendo didn't even really make a lot of these consoles. They made a lot more for the Wildcat Switch, which I personally consider rare as well, but just not super rare. And then as for ultra rare, Renegade Raider, Aerial Assault Trooper, Purple Skull, Pink Ghoul, these are the iconic 4 or a quad as some players in the community call it, and it's for good reason. These are the rarest cosmetics in the game. However, I do consider there to be cosmetics that are a bit rarer than these, but they are still considered ultra rare in my personal opinion. Now, what do I consider to be the rarest skin in the game? Well, Brilliant Bomber is probably the rarest skin in the game because you had to use an illegal method that I'm not going to explain in this video. But yes, this skin is probably the rarest in the game. You will rarely see anybody with this skin on. And I also do consider Indigo Kuno to be one of, if not the rarest skins in the game as well. You had to win a random PlayStation Cup in December 2020, and while PlayStation is a very popular console to play Fortnite on, the cup wasn't easy to win, so you won't see many people run this skin either. Also, there was some Epic partners that received specific referee skins that were never released for sale, and those are considered extremely rare. And also, if you never bought the Polar Legends pack and have Codename Elf, I'd say you own a pretty rare skin, but it's near impossible to show others that you had Elf before the pack and you don't own the pack, so you have the OG Codename Elf, but the point still stands though. Rarity in Fortnite is a hotly debated topic. People are extremely passionate about rarity in this game, and Fortnite capitalizes on its rarity in a very safe way. If Fortnite was to release numbers on how much a cosmetic was owned, it would be even better, and also if they did allow trading and selling, it would make it a bit more interesting. But until then, rare cosmetics don't offer much than just getting lucky by buying a cosmetic before you knew it was going to be rare, playing the game early and buying cosmetics early even though the game wasn't super popular back then, or blowing money on exclusives. That's really what it comes down to. Rarity in of itself is just an opinion. Rare things in Fortnite is not going to get you far in life. That's just the way it is. It's just a game. There's no trading. There's no value to these skins at all. So it's really kind of boring the way that Fortnite handles the rarity in this game. People just kind of gravitate towards what they have and they just say, hey, I have something rare. And you never know. It could be something as common as, like, I don't know, a Chapter 1 default skin. It could be something like that, and people will consider that rare because in their head, they want to own something rare. At the end of the day, it shouldn't be your life to worry if your thing is going to come back into the shop, because I remember when people got upset about emotes coming back to the shop and people got legitimately upset about it. And I'm honestly just thinking, right, like, why do people stress out so much over dumb stuff like that, right? I don't think rarity should take over your life. I think it's a fun thing to talk about. It's a fun thing for Fortnite in general, but please do not make it your life. It's really not all that serious. And for the love of everything, please do not get mad when something returns to the item shop because, well, it's an item shop skin. Guys, that's it for the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know with a like and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. If you'd like to use me for support or creator, my code is ITF. If you're in the market for some gaming scented candles, check out wickandskull.com. Use code ITF to save yourself 10% off of your order. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all later. See ya.